Let's go. Man, good evening. Let's go, man. Let's get this thing started. You guys know what this is all about, man. Let's do what we do. CQ20. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo. Calling CQ20. Here is K5, KAB in Texas. As we live stream YouTube. If you have not, please go to YouTube and put in my call K5, KAB. And come on into the room, man. Sit down on this virtual QSO. And, man, sit in my radio room on this virtual QSO and enjoy the contacts. This is not all about contacts and logs, man. Sometimes it's about memorable experiences, man, and I promise to give you one. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas, calling CQ20. CQ20, here is K5, KAB in Texas. Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas, calling CQ20. This is K5, KAB in Texas as we live stream YouTube. Good evening to you, Mike. Mars Landing. Good evening to you. Thank you for being here, sir. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo as we live stream YouTube. If you have not, go to YouTube and put in my call K5, KAB. And come on, enjoy the festivities, man. Enjoy the radio, enjoy the RF, and man, enjoy the personality and all that comes with it. Once again, this is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, K5, KAB in Texas, calling CQ20. Hey, Lauren, are you trying to get me out the way early, man? Hey, Lauren. Are you trying to get me out the way early, man? Good evening to you, Lauren. This is K5, KAB in Texas. How copy?
Well, let's put it this way. I don't know if you know what cricket is, but it's a game almost like baseball, but a little bit more tricky. But I like to open bat at times. If you don't mind, I like to get up there quick and early yet.
Listen, we were just talking about cricket today at the job, man. And no, we don't have any cricket in the U.S. up here. And one of the cities nearby is actually building a stadium to host cricket. So I would assume we're going to get to know what it is real fast there, Roger.
Well, I'll let you know that actually the U.S. has a cricket team. Don't take it to first. The U.S. has a cricket team, and they have died in the previous World Cup and everything. So you may not be aware of that, but there is a cricket team in the U.S. Though they may be, should I put it, expatriates, they are like Indians, West Indians, Englishmen, and that kind of thing. They've migrated to the States and grown up there and the rest of it, and they've actually come together and formed a team yet.
Oh, man, yeah. Well, I didn't mean to say in the U.S. I meant to say in Texas. I don't know of any in Texas. I would assume it would be one in New York, and it's probably one or two in Los Angeles. I'm almost certain of that. But man, yep, we're getting one close by me, about 8 miles from me, and so that's going to be quite interesting. Well, I'll tell you what, man, look like you done got me on out your way early this evening, man. What are we talking about? 6, 7, 8 o'clock over there your time? Man, you got enough time now to go and eat some ice cream and get in here and sit on the chat side and chat with me for about an hour there, Roger.
But I'm actually a little tired, so I was actually going to bed, and I heard my phone gave me the little thing, so I looked on the phone and realized that you're on, so I just came right over here. I decided to get it in there and all that stuff. So I got a few little things I want to do before I go to bed, though. But yeah, it's one of those things. But great to hear you anyway, KB. Always a pleasure. And we're going to wish you well and have a safe night and great DXing as well, Victor 28 Yankee Alpha.
Hey, thank you, Lauren. Definitely appreciate it, man. Thank you for being out there waving a hand, man. Outstanding contact, and I'm sure we'll get to do it again sometime real soon. I guess I'll let you go ahead and get out of there, man, because since you're always out here, I'll go ahead and let you get out of there, Lauren. But, Lawrence, don't get used to that, man. Don't get used to that. Have a good one, and thank you, sir. Outstanding contact. Victor 21, Yankee America. This is K5KB in Texas, and 73s for now, sir.
Yeah, roger that. And I did hear you in there yesterday, but I had to leave the shack, so I couldn't join you then. But yeah, I did see a little thing yesterday. Have a good one. So long for now. Victor 20, Yankee American out there. So long.
Roger. Outstanding. Over on the chat side, good evening, Mike. Appreciate you being there. Roger, you already know, man. I was going to ask you at work. Thank you for being there. And 45 Auto, man, I almost got to meet you this weekend, 45 Auto. We're going to make it happen, though, man. I almost was in Houston. I had already got my room together and everything, man, but I just couldn't get out of work Friday, and they kind of bummed it for me. But we'll make it happen. Hello, Sam, Mr. Sam Weaver, man. Thank you guys for being out here. I definitely appreciate it, man. And Bobby Lindsay, 5'9" in Kentucky, man. Good evening to you, Bobby. Thank you for being there, sir. My friend Rich, Kilo Bravo 8, November Echo Victor. Hello, KB, and everyone in the chat. Hey, guys, thank you guys for being there, man. CQ20, this is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo as we live stream YouTube. Please go to YouTube and put in my call, K5KAB, and come on, join the room, man. This is Kilo 5, Kilowatts And Bourbon, calling 20 CQ.
With Kilo 4, PJ8.
That Kilo 4 station, one more time. Kilo 4 station, one more time.
Juliet Alpha.
Kilo 4 station, one more time.
Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Juliet Alpha.
I think you said Kilo Ocean 4, Papa Juliet Alpha. Is that a QSL?
QSL, KB, thank you. KO4, PJA. Mike Mars landing here in Tampa, Florida.
Hey, Mike, good evening to you, man. Hey, Mike. Marzangla, man, I cannot pronounce that, man. I look like you done got them antennas together there, Roger.
Roger, well, I just put up a homemade dipole, and it's in the backyard, and we're trying.
Well, listen, man, you done made the trip. You just beat out that pile up real quick. You just made the trip. And listen, you know what I just did, too. Hey, Mike, you know what I just did? I just pulled up your QRZ page, and I ain't going to say much more there, Roger.
Roger, I haven't subscribed to that yet because it's kind of funny on my phone. I'm going to get a dedicated laptop, and then we'll subscribe to the QRZ, and we'll put some stuff on there to see.
Outstanding. I tell you what, man, most important, man, I just got you in my logbook, man. I made a contact with Mike, man. I'm excited about today, man. Look like today going to go well today then, Roger.
That's getting better, man. I'm building my little station here, one paycheck at a time. One paycheck at a time. I got a plan. I got to put the plan in action. We got to execute.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. That's the way to do it. One paycheck at a time. That's the way to do it, man. And even smarter than that is to start buying wire and stuff and building your own stuff, man. There's enough information on QRZ, and we have enough friends in the chat room, man, to give us some good input, man. I'm building an InFed right now. I'm trying to build one. I've actually built it. I'm trying to get it all situated now. And, man, enough YouTube videos and enough friends, and I guarantee you, man, you can have that antenna up as high as you want to, and then all we got to do is figure out the radio there, Roger.
Roger. Well, I got a problem with neighbors and the poles in the yard now, so that's something else I got to deal with. But it's okay. It's all right. I'll go buy another roller wire, and we'll start something else.
Hey, man, there you go. I have one gentleman. I want to say he's in Kansas City. I'm not for certain. He has an HRO, an HOR or whatever, home people, and he put a picnic table in the middle of his backyard and put an umbrella over the picnic table. Well, the umbrella's a hex beam turned upside down, and he put some canvas over top of it, and, man, he had about a 5.9 plus signal into Texas there, Roger.
My, that's an idea. Let me see. Well, I got to think on that one a day or two. There's always a way. If there's a will, there's a way. We could do a lot of ingenuity. We could do a lot of good things. Let me tell you. I got some sneaky things up my sleeve yet, so we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay with this. But hey, KB, man, good talking to you. Finally made a nice contact with you. Thank you. And we'll take 73s and we'll put it on the side and let the channel roll.
I definitely appreciate it, Mike, and thank you for being in the chat, man. Every time I fire this thing up, I can always count on you being over there. I definitely appreciate what you do for me. Have a great rest of the day. Let me say 73s, and I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. Kilo Ocean 4, Papa Juliet Alpha. This is K5 KAB in Texas, saying 73s for now, sir.
Whiskey 8, Charlie, Mike.
Roger. 73s, everybody. Have a good night and enjoy the evening.
Mike, don't you get out of there, man. You still got about another 35 minutes to be on that chat over there. Don't you get out of there. That Whiskey 8 station. This is K5 KAB in Texas. Come again, please.
Yeah, you have Whiskey 8, Charlie, Mike, Charlie. This is Colin, Charlie Oscar Lima, India, November. I'm in Boynton Beach, Florida, and I've actually got you queued up here on YouTube. I appreciate you doing that.
Oh, man, hey, Cullen, good evening to you, sir. And I appreciate you being out here to give me somebody to talk to, man. This is Kilo 5, Kilowatts and Bourbon, man. And as you know, we are live streaming YouTube there, Roger.
Yeah, I see it. And I can't wait to hear what I sound like on there. Oh, I can hear myself. That's great. I'm going to pause it so I don't get any feedback. But I'm running an NFED, the Ultimax NFED halfway, 40 through 10. It's a 66-foot long NFED. So I want to tell you that I encourage you with your NFED. This has been a phenomenal antenna, and I think you're going to really enjoy it.
Well, that's awesome. Let me ask you this. I actually have an Ultimax out back right now. It's a 80-40 dipole. It's the 80-40 dipole, and that's what I use on when I'm on 75 meters and sometimes on 40 meters as well. Let me ask you this. With that half wave that you have, do you have to use your tuner at all?
I do not have to use the tuner. In fact, let me turn it off. I always like to use it anyway, but here, let me turn it off. Here's with the tuner off, and I can do this on all the bands, 10, 15, 20, 40, and then I also have the 80 through 10 version, which is 133 foot long. Also, you do not have to use a tuner. It takes full legal power, and I just have mine, the low end is at 7 feet, and the high end is at 40 feet. It's a sloper.
Wow. Well, that's awesome, man. The one I got built seems to work fairly decent. And, man, I'm like 1 to 1, 1 to 5, 2 to 2, 2 to 5 on 28-200. And it seems that the SWR seem to be halfway decent. But I know from experience that it's not radiating the way that it should. And so I'm still dealing with it. Let me ask you this. Do you have a counterpoise on it, or is it grounded?
So I bought a 3-foot ground pipe from Amazon, and I have a ground wire going from the ground terminal. That bleeds off the static, but you do not have to use it. I always do, and it does seem to improve the static on the receive. It's very quiet on receive, but it makes for a resonant antenna. I met the guy who owns the Ultimax antenna. He lives here in Ocala, Florida, on the other side. I met him at Hamtation back in February down in Orlando. And he's a great guy, and he makes a great product. I would even venture to say, if you don't want to screw around with it, order you the NFED half-wave like I got. It's either the short one like I have, the 66, or the 130-foot version, and you'll be all set, man. It'll play really good for you. You can turn it. So if if for people that have small spaces, you can wrap it around the house. You can do all kinds of things with it, but they make really good antenna. I'm only running 100 watts. And yesterday I beat a whole bunch of pilots to Europe when they were doing those contests just on this 100 watts and this wire. So I encourage you with it. It's been one of the best antennas I've ever had, and I've been in this hobby 27 years. Back to you.
Roger. Well, I appreciate it. Great info, man. Definitely appreciate that. And I might give it a look. I'm trying to build my own, man. I just want to be able to build some antennas and make them work, and we'll get that thing figured out. Hey, Colin, definitely appreciate you being out here waving a hand, man. And I finally got you my logbook, so I got you my logbook on QRZ, man. And listen, every Monday and Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Don't meet me here, beat me here, man. This is the Kilo 5 Kilowatts and Bourbon Show, Colin. Thank you for stopping through, man, and we'll do it again down the line. Whiskey 8, Charlie, Mike Charlie. This is K5KAB in Texas, and 73s for now.
Yeah, and before you let me go, did you put a line isolator on there between your radio?
I did.
Okay, perfect. Because that is recommended if you have system worries. So you're on the right trajectory, man. I look forward to speaking with you soon. Whiskey 8, Charlie, Mike Charlie, 73.
Roger. Thank you for stopping through, man. Great contact, and we'll do it again sometime soon. Have a great one over there, man. On the chat side, who is that? What are y'all talking about over there? Good evening. Eric says, good evening, KB. Good evening, Eric. And who is that over there? Said Mike says, I'll be hanging chat side. Hey, Mike, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the contact as well. You said I'm 20 over, man, in Tampa tonight. I guess I need to turn the beam and lock it in that way, man. George Richard says, good evening. Looks like our pipeline to Maine is working again. Outstanding. Backyard Scientist, how are you, sir? Good evening to you as well. Thank you guys for being out here, man. I definitely appreciate it. CQ20, this is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, as we live stream YouTube. If you have not, go to YouTube and put in my call, K5KAB, and come on in and join the room, man. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo in Texas, calling CQ20.
November 1, Alpha Romeo Oscar, and 1 a.m. Alpha.
Oh, man, George, you don't have to do them like that, man. Goodness gracious, I guess the pipeline is working. November 1, Alpha Radio Ocean. This is K5KB in Texas. Hey, George, how's the goats doing, man?
Let me tell you, they're doing great. Well, you'll see them if you ever get up here. Yeah, no, they're doing good. Nicole's got them all named, and she can tell what they sound like from 200 feet away. And today has been 50 degrees, blue sky, no wind, and that's good for us. I know you got it a lot warmer than that, but 50 degrees here in Maine, we're sitting there like we're sunbathing practically. And no, it's been real good.
Oh, man, well, that's outstanding. I think Mother Nature done shifted the deal, and I think we're in for a nice hot summer, man. It's been, what is it here right now? 81 degrees in Texas, man. 81 degrees, man. All the trees are starting to bud out, and I actually went out and weed eated a little bit around the edges of the house. The grass starting to grow there, and I'm like, man, I tell you, boy, short winter. I only had about 3 good fire burnings, man. I only had about 3 good fire burnings, and so I'm going to have a whole lot of wood left over. I try not to take wood from season to season because I'm backed up to a field, and, man, I get termites over in my firewood, and I don't like termites coming in my yard, and so I try to burn that wood every year, so I got to figure out a way now to keep those termites away there, Roger.
Yeah, roger that. Well, Nicole, my wife, heard you mention the temperature. She says she'll trade with you anytime. So if you're ready to move to Maine, I guess she wants to go to Texas, but I couldn't do that. I like my seasons and I like Maine. Chickens. You need 6 chicken laying hens there pecking around, and they'll eat all the bugs you got around the farm. Around your place for sure. So that's a thought for you. Antennas. Boy, I've been having a blast for that 80-meter loop that I put up, and I talked to somebody 3,000 feet over Louisiana today, aeronautical, mobile, and it's in Bulgaria. I talked to somebody in Bulgaria, wherever the heck that is. So that's been a blast. You ever had a loop?
I have not. Are you on the loop now?
I'm not. No, I got the old Mosley pointed at you. I don't know if the loop will talk to you on that far or not. I guess I could try it.
Well, yeah, you sounding good coming this way. I didn't look at the meter, but, man, you sounding great coming this way. It's kind of interesting. I'm trying to figure out my vertical because I just went on my vertical when Florida was coming in, and they fell all the way out. And I just flipped on the vertical real quick with you, and, man, you stayed the same. So, man, I don't know how this thing works, but I tell you what, you're sounding great coming this way there, Roger.
Well, you just got to point the Mosley at you and crank up that alpha. I mean, it is what it is.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Well, listen, man, tell the wife I said she can come down anytime she wants and bring you with her. And, man, come and enjoy some of this hot weather, man, and I guarantee you after about 2 weeks of it, she'll be like, okay, that's enough of that. Man, because this thing gets warm down here, and we're in what is this? We're in March, and it's already 80. So imagine what it's gonna be in June, man. I'm gonna be saying, man, I'm on my way to Maine, because boy, this temperature is a mess, and I think we're gonna have a host of bugs, man. I don't think the winter was cold enough to kill out the bugs, and so I think we're gonna have a hard time with bugs this year.
Well, that's why I like Maine. Got no poisonous snakes, spiders, or alligators, or tornadoes, or any of that kind of crap. We got we have our own things, but none of that. And the other thing we have is plenty of lobsters. Huh? How about that?
Don't do it, George. Hey, don't do it, man. Listen, I am a seafood addict, man. Matter of fact, I just had some crab last night. I'm big into Dungeness, man. They don't get it here in Texas for whatever reason. They don't understand Dungeness. So I can go to Albertsons and buy Dungeness at about $6 a pound. And listen, I get my full. I tell you, I get my full every year there, Roger.
Yeah, roger that. Yep. Well, up here, I'm a quarter of a mile from the coast and all the fishermen, so I'll mention that I want some stone crab claws, and they'll give me a 5-gallon pail of just the big stone crab claws, and that with some hot melted butter is pretty darn good. Well, listen, we can do this all night, but there's a lot of people that want to say hi to you, so I'm going to jump right back out of here. Good to hear you tonight, and hope everybody is well there in the family. So we'll chat again soon, I'm sure of it. 73 from N1 ARO, Coast to Maine.
Hey, I definitely appreciate you stopping in and waving, man. Love getting the opportunity to talk with you from time to time, man. Outstanding. But, man, you got me thinking about those knuckles now, man. Those crab claws and some hot butter and lemon, man. Oh, my goodness. Hey, man, hope all is well up there as well, George. And I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. Thanks for stopping through, man. Outstanding contact, and we'll do it again sometime real soon. 73, sir.
73, take care.
Roger. On the chat side, Rick Carpenter says 5-9 into Utah. Hey, Rick, thank you, man. Definitely appreciate it, man. Rick, what's your call? Are you a ham operator guy? What's your call? Give me a call, Rick. Good evening to you. Rick says, dude, you are bringing more personality to the radio than the QSOs I've ever had combined. Keep it up. Hey, Rick, I'm telling you, man, one of the guys last week says, man, it's not about that logbook, but it's about memorable QSOs, man. And I'm definitely going to bring you some. Good evening to you, Rick. Thank you for being here. I definitely appreciate you, man. And David says, good evening, KB. Hey, David, good evening to you as well, man. Thank you for being out here. Definitely appreciate you guys, man. Let's go. CQ20, this is K5KAB in Texas, calling CQ.
KQ4MJJ, Kilo Quebec 4, Michael, Juliet.
Oh, man. Big signal. KQ4, Mike, Juliet, all the way out of Brooksville, Florida. Hey, Matt, what's going on over in Florida this afternoon there, Roger?
Oh, not a whole lot there, Mr. KB. Doing pretty good, got up to about, 78 to 82 degrees somewhere in there. Nice blue skies today. It was perfect out there, if you know what I mean. But, hey, KB, man, you are booming today. You got me almost 30 dB over.
Oh, my goodness, man. I think Mother Nature must be on our side, man. Might be one heat wave to the next, man. Them heat waves got us right, man. So it's just cruising on the heat waves, man. That's what's going on there, Roger.
Hey,
I'm going to tell you now, that's probably exactly what's going on there. That's probably exactly what's going on. But yeah, KB, I got that notification on my daggone phone. I was sitting there eating some dinner, so I hurried up and stuffed that thing down my throat and got out here and warmed up the old Maritron, because I'm going to tell you now, that 100-watt Icon 73 just did not get through the pile up.
Oh, man, I love it, man. Listen, man, I guess that was Sunday maybe. I did a quick show on Sunday. Listen, remember, every Monday and Wednesday at 6 p.m., and I think I'm going to hold that a third show as a wild card, man. So whenever I feel like it, I key it up. And so Sunday morning, I keyed it up. And one of the gentlemen said that he was working and got the notification, and he put his work down to get on the radio. And the other one said that he was exercising and put it down to get on the radio. So I'm telling everybody, don't use me for no excuse, man. Don't use me for no excuse there, Roger.
Hey, Roger, that's for sure, Hey, and just like last time, I'm going to do it again for you there, KB. I see 25 people right now inside your chat room. They all need to go out there, get out the chat room, smash the like button, come back in there and say what's going on. Hey, KB, KQ4MJJ.
Hey, Matt, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Give me some thumbs up. What'd you say? All those guys in that chat, man, give me some thumbs up, man. Go and hit the like button on YouTube. I appreciate it. Like. Appreciate it. Hey, Matt, thank you, man, for stopping through. I definitely appreciate it, man, and thank you for all the info you give, man. This is K5 KAB in Texas, and I just got you in the logbook, man. Thank you, sir. CQ20. This is K5 KAB as we live stream YouTube. Kilo Delta 9 station. One more time.
Kilo Delta 9. Romeo Echo Kilo. What's up, KB?
Romeo Echo Kilo, I think you said. One more time.
You got to be kidding me. Kilo Delta 9. Romeo Echo Kilo Charlie 9, bro.
Oh, I got you that time. Hey, Kurt, I couldn't listen. You know, I got so many call signs coming through, and I didn't identify that it was you until you said, you got to be kidding me. Kurt, are you mobile?
No, I'm not mobile today. I'm sitting here in the house. I came inside. I just had a rocket launch go off and came inside and looked you up. Good to hear your voice again today, my friend.
Wow. So you can see the rocket launch go off?
Yep, right from my house. You can actually feel it. It makes the windows shake in the house.
I think I want to live your life, man. Hey, Kurt, I think I want to live your life there, Roger.
So the door is always open. Always got an extra bed here waiting for you. Come visit.
Outstanding, man. That is awesome, man. Well, good deal, man. Listen, glad you stop being busy and get on the radio when you hear me out here talking about you didn't know I was out there till yesterday. Man, I know you get notifications.
I actually don't get notifications because I got so many YouTube notifications. I had to shut the YouTube notifications off. So I usually just floating around and I see you're live and like, oh, let me go check you out. So yeah, yesterday I came home. You had already been live. I would have loved to try to hit you mobile. The mobile seemed to be working good this weekend. QSO.
Well, outstanding. Well, you're doing a great job right now. S9, solid S9, and good signal coming his way. And that would have been interesting, man, to catch you in the mobile. I'm sure we'll get a chance to do it. I'm almost positive of that. Let me get you in the logbook, man, because, you know, you'll check me on that. You'll say, man, I'm not – I got you in the logbook. Hey, Kurt, I definitely appreciate you waving, man. And listen, did you get that video I sent you?
I was actually out on a dog walk, walking a neighbor's dog who had an accident, and I was listening to it, so now I'm going to come back and watch it. It sounded very good, definitely some great information, and I'll let you know how that goes. I plan on building one of those myself.
That'll be awesome. Yep. I got that video from another friend of mine, and I was like, So I'm going to order those Toroids and give them a try. I got to figure out, can I double them up or do I need to double them up? I'm not sure because, you know, I'm not QRP. And so I'm trying to figure out, do I need to double them up or not? So I'll get it figured out. Hey, Kurt, thank you for being out there and thank you for the wave, man. Outstanding. I'm sure we'll do it again. Can't wait to hear that mobile. Kilo Delta 9 Radio Echo Kilo. This is K5. Listen, before I let you get out of there, it's something, man. You definitely don't have to fight to get in no more. I hear that Kilo Delta 9 now there, Roger.
Yeah, I got the amp turned on today, so I made sure I was going to bully my way into it, I guess. Anyway, yeah, it's great talking to you. I'm going to say 73. I know lots of folks waiting to talk to you. Now that your big ham radio YouTube celebrity and all. And anyway, I'll check you out later.
A YouTube celebrity. Yeah, right. All right. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for stopping through and waving a hand, man. And I'm sure we'll do it down the line. Have a great rest of the day, Kurt. Appreciate it. Over on the chat side, who was that? Who was that? Mike. Come on, Mr. Cherry. Talking about, yeah, summer school for my extra. I'm failing. You're not failing, man. I'm going to give you a call. Who is that? Jason says, turn that beam northwest. Let me see if you out there, Jason. Victor Echo 7, JBO. Victor Echo 7, Juliet Bravo Ocean. This is K5 KAB in Texas. How copy? Nothing heard, man. My goodness gracious. Who else over here? Just haven't had time to study. Mr. Cherry 45 said time to smoke a bunch of meat, depending on what spices of wood you're burning. Man, that sounds good, some smoked meat. Comms check says, hey, KB, I had 22 10-meter contacts over this weekend with the contest. Too bad we could not make the trip on 10 meters the other day. Hey, Comm checks, I was trying to see what was going on, but I'm sure we'll make it happen. Have no fear, we'll make it happen. CQ20, this is K5 KAB in Texas calling CQ. At Kilo Station, one more time. Boy, that is a mess. Kilo Delta only one time.
Kilo Delta 9, Sierra Delta X-ray.
I got you that time. Oh my goodness, man, that's a mess out there. Man, you know I can't pronounce that. Mr. Jab, good evening up there around Illinois. This is K5 KAB in Texas. How copy?
Copy you, Linus, Lima, India, November, Alpha, Sierra, Jablonskis, or in Lithuanian, it would be Jablonskis. And you have a nice signal up here. I'm about 12 miles west of the lakefront of downtown Chicago in Melrose Park, Illinois. And you have an Icon 7300. Alpha Delta DSEE dipole, 11 meters up, 13 meters long, hung east and west. And I'm having about 500 watts of help from my Ameritron AL811. Over.
Well, I tell you what, man. It all starts with that radio, man. You're doing a great job coming this way, man. And definitely not a problem pulling you out at all. And don't know if you know, but we are live streaming on YouTube there, Roger.
I did not know that, but boy, oh boy, you are coming in at a solid 20 over 9, a solid 20 over 9. And I tell you, I'm very much appreciating that. And I had Scott Mitchell actually redid my Ameritron AL811 from Madison, Connecticut. And he put 572 Bravos in there to basically make the amplifier bulletproof. I heard your signal, and I'm like, I just definitely had to answer. Tried to sneak in there with 100 watts, but I was getting stepped on. But when I kicked the power up a little bit, it really works. So what do you think of the audio over here, the way I have it set? Over.
Listen, Linus, man, I'm glad you asked that question because that's what this is all about, man. We are streaming live on YouTube as we speak. And guess what, man? If you go to YouTube and put in my call, K5 KAB, join the room, hit the like and the subscribe. It don't cost you a dime. And I'm going to tell you right now, you at the 33-minute mark, 33:15. If you go to the 33:15 mark, you'll be able to hear your audio and hear exactly what you sound like in my eardrum, man. And then I'll let you be the judge of what it sounds like. But it sounds great to me there, Roger.
Okay, thank you much. I'm sure there's a lot of... And I didn't look. Where about in Texas are you? Over.
Man, we're in Arlington, Texas. I'm about 15 miles west of downtown Dallas, about 10 miles south of the Dallas Cowboys Stadium there, Roger.
Roger. I have a friend up in Del City, Texas. Up that way. He likes living in the desert and... Nope, that's just how it is. He was a merchant mariner, and he's got 20 acres out there, which is just a drop in a bucket
in Texas, but over here I have a 2-story and 2 lots, so I guess 20 acres is a bigger drop in the bucket. So thank you very much. I do appreciate it. And I'm going to say, God bless. And so other people can also make contact. Kilo Alpha Bravo, Kilo Delta 9.
Well, I definitely appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Thank you for stopping through. And please go to YouTube, man, and put in my call, K5KAB, and come on, join the room, man. To guarantee you have an awesome time doing so, man. It's not about the logbook entry, not all the time, but it's about the memories being made in these QSOs, man. Good evening to you, and thank you for being out here. Outstanding contact, and we'll do it again sometime real soon. Over on the chat side, Rick says, Rick in Utah. Rick, can you hear me, Rick? I'm trying to see if you can hear me over there, Rick. Let me know if you can hear me, Rick. Give me a thumbs up or something. Daniel D says, show Mr. KB some appreciation. That's right, Daniel. Tell him and get out here, man, and ring that bell and subscribe and give me some thumbs up. I would definitely appreciate it, guys. Matt Arthur, man, let me get that right. Says, you know you got my thumbs up. Hey, Matt, appreciate it, sir. Thank you. I definitely appreciate it, man. I definitely appreciate it. Good evening to you, Craig. Whiskey 9, Charlie, Foxtrot Whiskey. Good evening to you, sir. And Sam Roberts, holy smokes, just found you by happy accident and loving it. Hey, Sam, thank you for being here, sir. Appreciate it. Key that radio up, Sam. See if I can hear you and get you in my logbook, man. And who is this? Steve. Oh, that's my partner. Steve says, hey, KB, bumped into you making a contact to Finland over the weekend. Man, good evening to you, Steve. Thank you guys for being out here, man. Appreciate it. CQ20. This is Kilo 5, Kilowatts and Bourbon, calling CQ. At Papa Uniform Station. One more time.
Kilo Delta 2 United Italy Papa. Good evening, Kerry.
Oh, man, you gave it to me too fast, man. Kilo Delta 2, one more time.
Yes, this is Rodney and Victor. Kilo Delta 2 United Italy Papa. Good evening, Kerry.
Oh, man, good evening to you, sir. Good evening to you as well. Hey, Rodney, good evening to you. Man, you know I got about 1,000 QSOs be going on in 500 call signs. I can't remember them all, man. Good evening to you, man. That's my two-wheel friend love right there, man. Good evening to you, Rodney. This is K5KAB in Texas. How copy, man?
And you're 20 over, S9 as always. 20 over. S9 into Brooklyn, New York. Very, very good copy. We had a very good day today compared to the last couple of days. Very good day today. And it's so nice to hear you again, man.
Oh, man, listen, nice to hear you as well, man. Nice to hear you as well. I definitely appreciate you coming in here and waving a hand, man. Hey, Rodney, I can't do this show without you being there, Roger.
Yeah, well, we love hearing you, man. I feel proud to be a part of the group. Wouldn't like to hold it. Thank you so much for coming back to the call. That's at 73 from New York. Over.
Hey, man, I definitely appreciate it. And it made the trip, man. You're doing a great job coming this way, man. And I definitely appreciate you being out here. Thanks for stopping through. And I just got you in the logbook on QRZ. Have a great rest of the day, man. And two-wheel love. Keep them rubber side down now, Roger.
That's what I'm talking about. Have a good evening. I'm listening.
Have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping through. CQ20. This is K5KAB calling CQ.
Oscar Mike.
November 8, November Echo Victor.
Did I hear a Whiskey Alpha 8 station?
Yes, sir. Whiskey Alpha 8. Oscar Mike up here, UP, Michigan.
Man, good evening to you, Paul, up there in Crystal Falls, man. This is K5KAB in Texas. How copy?
Well, you come in here 5'9", as always. Sometimes I got trouble reaching you, but you never have problems reaching me. My little 100 watt and vertical. Tonight, I got my vertical rotated in your direction.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, you're making a fine trip this way. Definitely not a problem pulling you out, and I definitely appreciate you waving your hand this way there, Roger.
Roger. Yeah, we watch all the time, but sometimes I've tried contacting a few times and had trouble getting through the noise. I get a lot of noise up this way, so like I said, we got the vertical rotated here in direction tonight, and it just seems to be working. All the things are lined up, and we're hearing you just fine.
Well, I don't know what you consider working, man, but I got you 10 over S9 into Texas. I don't know what you consider working, but 10 over S9 in Texas look like it's doing a great job there, Roger.
Roger. I'm about 2 hours north of Green Bay, and maybe an hour south of Lake Superior, right in that neighborhood. And beautiful day, raining all day, but it's been up in 50. That's a big difference from last weekend. It was down in the single digits. But we're looking for spring here coming up, and I'm counting on a little more snow, at least one more snow.
Oh, man. Well, I'll tell you what, keep them up that way, man. I hope you get all the snow you want, but keep it north of this Mason-Dixon line, because I don't want any. Listen, I'm looking at your QRZ logbook, and I see K5 KAB on January the 9th, man. Outstanding. Good deal. Listen, thank you for your service as well. U.S. Navy veteran, man. Thank you for your service. I definitely appreciate it. I, too, was retired United States Navy, man. So there you go, shipmate. Have a great day, Paul. Thank you for stopping through. Great signal coming this way, and I did get you logged in the logbook. Whiskey Alpha 8, Ocean Mike. This is Kilo 5, Kilowatts and Bourbon, saying 73s for now, sir.
Kilo Bravo 8, November Echo Victor.
Kilo Bravo 8, November Echo Victor. Good evening to my friend Richard, man. Good evening to you. This is K5 KAB in Texas. How copy?
K5 KAB, Kilo Bravo 8, November Echo Victor. Great signal as always. Great signal as always, KB. Right about 20 over, perfect audio. QSO?
Oh, man, outstanding. I definitely appreciate it. I saw you over on the chat side, man, and I said, man, Richmond's going to leave me out here by myself today. I never heard you key up there, Roger.
No, I figured I'd wait a little bit today. Let everybody else get in there, and wasn't using the treadmill or nothing, so I had some time to relax. QSL?
That's the way to do it, man. That's the way to do it. Rich, what type of cigars you smoke there, Roger?
My favorite is Legal Privada number 9, but the daily is just Dutch Master Presidentials.
Outstanding. Good deal. Good deal. I smoke on a cigar every now and again, man. I don't have no favorites or anything yet, but I tell you what I did do. We do a lot of traveling, me and XYL, and so I was down in Colombia about 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago, and man, just so happened I found some cigars. Well, I guess I can't say that on the radio, but there's some pretty good smokes there, Roger.
Oh, QSO. There's a lot of good ones out there for sure. Another good one is the Tabac Especial by Drew Estate. If you ever find some of those, it's a good smoke, QSO.
Oh, man, I bet it is. Because, yeah, man, in Colombia, you know, they can get Cuban cigars all day in Colombia, and it's okay to get them. And so, man, pretty interesting there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. I've had a few of the Cubans, mainly the Cohiba Red Dots, and to be honest with you, I don't know if they've been true Cubans or not. QSL?
That's what you're absolutely right. I tell you what, though, man, you know, the internet is your friend, especially Google. Google will tell you how to identify them down to the last number. Matter of fact, on the band of a Cuban, I think it's 9 dots. When you look at the band, it's got to have 9 dots, and you'll find them. They'll have 11, 12, 16, 20. But you want the ones that have 9 dots, and you want the ones with the hologram, and the hologram has to have 2 faces. One looking. It's a whole. Go on Google and take a look, man. But I did pick up some good cigars, man, and I don't know what island they come from. Start with a C or something. I'm not sure. But I tell you what, they sure smoke good. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have one tonight after this show, there, Roger.
Well, QSL, that's a good thing for sure. A lot of Dominican cigars are really, really good. So if you're ever into a cigar shop or something, ask for like something from the Dominican islands, and you'll enjoy those also. Another good one is called Isla de Sol. It's a real good one if you like a flavored cigar, Roger.
Yeah, those what my wife smoked. She smoked that Isle de Sol. That's the one she loved. She loved those, and I buy those by the boxes for them. I tell you what I did real quick. One of the smoke shops I go to off the beaten path. It's like a corner store. And I would go in there and buy cigars from time to time. And I noticed they supply started to diminish. And I asked about it. One of the humidors wasn't working like it should. And so they wasn't buying as much. And so one day I went in and they were totally done with cigars. And I said, well, what happened to the humidors? They said they're in the back, but one of them work, one of them don't. I said, what do you want for the one that don't work? He says, if you put it in your truck, you can take it. And so, man, my humidor I have in my man's cave, it's about 6 feet tall, about 2.5 feet wide, and it holds about 2,600 sticks there, Roger.
Oh, QSO, that would be awesome for sure. Yeah, that's a smoking deal. What would it take to get it fired back up? Just a compressor or what?
Man, the humidor, the actual humidor itself was out. And what I did was I went online and I found one and I ordered it. They sent it to me. I sent them the old one back. They fixed it and sent it back. So now I have one in the bottom and I have one about middle ways. And all my Cubans I keep at the top because it keeps them about 68% humidified. And in the other cigars, I just kind of put them around where they should go and just kind of move them around from time to time. And, man, it works like a charm there, Roger.
Oh, Roger. Hey, if you ever think about it, send me a picture of that. I'd like to see that for sure. And like I say, I mean, you can't beat a setup like that. These small ones, the desktop ones that you constantly got to put fluids in, or the humidifier packs, which that's what I always do. It's a lot less messy, and they seem to work pretty well. But an actual true humidor like that would be awesome. QSO?
Oh, man. It's awesome. I love it. Even just for the conversation piece of it all, man. It's pretty cool. It's pretty impressive. Anyway, man, and they do have an electric one. I bought my brother one for his birthday, an electric one, and it was like at Walmart. I think I paid a couple $100 for it. And, man, it holds about 100 sticks, and it's electrical as well. And just put water in the tank, and it'll notify you when the tank get low. I think it takes about every month and a half it asks for water. And, man, you literally dial it in, and you tell it where you want it to stay at. And they're at Walmart, man, for like $200. And good-looking device, too there, Roger.
Oh, I'll have to look into something like that for sure. I didn't know you could pick something up like that cheaply. It's not a bad price for an electric one, QSO.
You're absolutely right. I think that'll be a good buy. Hey, Rich, thank you for stopping through, man. Definitely appreciate it. And let me make sure I get you in my log. I just got you in my log book. Rick, have a good one up that way, man, and a great contact, and I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. 73, sir.
Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, Kilo Bravo 8, November Echo Victor. Yeah, very good talking to you again there, KB. Have a good evening, and maybe go enjoy a cigar after you're done here. I'll talk to you later. 73 from Ohio.
Outstanding. You're absolutely right, man. Have a good one, man, and we'll do it again sometime real soon. 22 Warren says 7,300 100 watts can't get through. What's your call sign, 22? Get in here, man. I know you can make it. Ian Smith says, come to South Carolina. Hey, man. Good evening to you, man. Hey, guys, give me some thumbs up, man. We are live on YouTube, man. Give me some thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. I would definitely appreciate it. Let's go. CQ20. This is K5 KAB in Texas, calling CQ.
Kilo Bravo 0, Whiskey Sierra Victor.
Whiskey 0 Kilo Alpha Lima. Good evening, Bill. What's going on over that way inside? And is that Tyndall?
Tyndall is proper pronunciation, but I mispronounced it for about 20 years. So, however you pronounce it.
I like that, man. I like that. Good evening, man. What's going on, Bill?
Oh, man, I didn't think I was going to make it in tonight. I got here a little bit late, and I can't compete with some of those kilowatt amps out there.
Oh, man, they out here tonight, Bill. Bill, I see some people putting on the sideline over here, QRP and all of that, man. I don't know if they remember, this is Kilo 5 Kilowatts And Bourbon, man. So, look, they got that bourbon on the table, and they bringing some kilowatts there, Roger.
I tell you, that's right. And I'm hoping to get in with that same crew, the Hexton Kilowatt crew, and you guys can have all the bourbon you want. I gave that up.
I know that's right. Well, I tell you what, send it to me. I'll drink it for you, man. I'll drink it for you. Won't charge you nothing there, Roger.
I tell you, I got a big bottle of Maker's Mark that I had from way back when, and I don't know if booze goes bad like that, but man, if you were here, it'd be yours.
Oh, boy, don't threaten me with no good time. Do not threaten me with no good time, man. Outstanding, man. Well, I'll tell you what, man, I definitely appreciate you being out there waving a hand, man. And I can't do this show without you, man. So I definitely appreciate it once again. And I'm sure we'll get to do it again down the line. Let me grab a few more, man. I'm already into the 49-minute time zone, man. Let me hurry up and get some more of these done so I can get out of here there, Roger.
That sounds good. I won't bother putting you on the DX spotter today, but we'll get you on Wednesday.
I appreciate it, man. I definitely appreciate it. Let's do that. Let's do that. I definitely appreciate it. Who is this over here? MedTech says Red Booth gave us a shout out today on the Killer Bee Guy live stream. So I hustle on over. Outstanding, man. Way to go, Killer Bee Guy, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's awesome, man. You guys come on in here, man. Let's get this thing down. Come on in here. Let's get this thing down. Who is this over here? Hey, what does that see? Mike, what is this? Jerry says, good evening from Whiskey 8. Good evening, Jerry. Good evening to you. Hey, 22 Warren, what's your call sign? Veteran on radio. Good evening to you. Thanks for your service, man. What's your call sign? CQ20, CQ20. This is K5 KAB in Texas calling CQ. Victor Echo Station. One more time.
Victor, Echo 3, Echo, Papa November.
Man, there you go. Hey, Eric, good evening to you, man, up there around, man, I can't pronounce that. This is K5 KAB in Texas. How copy?
Hey, the KB, I copy in here 5-9. It's Aurelia, Ontario.
Aurelia, Ontario. I got it that time. Well, good evening to you, man. Thank you for waving a hand down this way, man. And we are streaming live on YouTube there, Roger.
Roger. I happen to be watching.
Well, outstanding. Definitely appreciate you coming through here waving your hand, man. And, man, please remember, every Monday and Wednesday at 6 p.m., we're going to do this thing all over again, man. I would definitely appreciate you being over there with your support, man. If you have not, go to YouTube and put in my call, K5 KAB, and come on, join the festivities there, Roger.
Roger. This will be the third contact for you and me, and I watch every chance I get. Thanks for being out there. I appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you, sir, for being out here as well. Thank you very much. Outstanding contact. I'm sure we'll do it again sometime real soon. Have a blessed day. Over on the chat side, Jeff Porter says, found you on 14289 and then hear you on YouTube. Subscribed and thumbs up. Great audio and HF in here. Huge pile up to QSO. I have New Flex Radio. Man, outstanding. Good evening to you, Jeff. I definitely appreciate it, man. Over there in B More. Man, I don't know if you can hear me or not. Jeff, can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up down there if you can hear me, Jeff. Appreciate you guys being out here. Colin says, see if you can hear Michigan. I'll turn up there. I think I'm turning that way. I am. I'm looking up that way now. I haven't heard nothing yet. And my boy Warren right here. Kilo Ocean 4, Victor Ocean Radio. This is K5 KAB in Texas. How copy?
November 8 Whiskey
Man, I can't hear you, Kenna. Kilo Ocean 4, Veteran on Radio. This is K5 KAB in Texas. How copy?
KB, got your 20 over here in Ohio.
Oh, man, you know that 7300 is talking, man. You're a little low tonight, but that 7300 is definitely talking there, Roger.
Hey, Roger that. Yeah, I got your notification. You came on yesterday, but, man, I don't know what it is around here. I got to figure it out. Maybe a transformer or something, but I'm surprised I even made it in. You caught me weird. It's only 20 years, but I have about a S9, so I don't know the noise yesterday, but maybe in the night there, Roger.
Roger. Well, I definitely appreciate you coming in here and waving, man. And that's what the notification is all about, man. Let you know that I'm out here and for you to come on in here and fire down, man. I definitely appreciate you getting in here and waving a hand and letting me know you was over there watching, man. Kilo Ocean 4, Veteran on Radio, man. I love that call sign. Hey, Warren, have a great one, man. Thanks for stopping through there, Roger.
Hey, for sure. Have a good night, KB, and everybody on YouTube. Have a great night. We'll do it again, man. 73.
Roger. Same to you, man. Thanks for stopping through. CQ20. This is K5KAB as we live stream YouTube. If you have not, please go to YouTube and put in my call K5KAB and come on in, man, and enjoy the room, man. Sometimes it's not all about that logbook, but sometimes it is. But most it's all about memorable QSOs, man. So come on in here and enjoy this, man. We are streaming live on YouTube, people. This is K5KAB in Texas calling CQ.
Kilo Bravo Zero Whiskey Sierra Victor.
That November station. One more time. It was a November station. Did I lose your November station? One more time. Victor Alpha 3 Tango Bravo November. My friend Lennox. Good evening to you up there around Windsor. This is K5KB in Texas. How copy, Lennox? Oh, man, good evening to you, man. You fell way, I don't know if Mother Nature moved, but you fell way down. I'm talking about as soon as I got off the radio, man, you almost disappeared. But I did copy. You said you was on something, and I didn't get all of it there, Roger.
Okay, I came back on the other radio. I was on the Antron 99. That's why you heard me that I fell way down. I was on the Antron 99 a short while ago, over.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm going to go get me an Amtron 99, man. But I did hear you. I should have jumped over on the vertical then. You probably would have jumped all the way up in this radio. But I got a good copy on you now. What antenna you on now?
I'm on the G5RV with the radio. The other one was a 950 SDX for the Antron, right?
Well, I'll tell you what, this one is working better. I got a good copy on you right here, and you're doing a great job coming this way, Lennox, and I definitely appreciate you waving every chance you get there, Roger.
Roger. All right, I realize you're busy. Just heard you. Actually, I got the alert on my phone, and I realized that you were there. Anyway, man, have a good evening, and I hope to speak to you under better conditions when I could use my answer, over.
Hey, listen, outstanding, man. I definitely appreciate it. Hey, man, thank you for coming out here. I got that notification. I appreciate you coming out here waving, man, and I'm sure we'll do it again down the line. Hey, Lennox, have a great rest of the day up that way, man, and 73s to you. Victor Alpha 3 Tango Bravo November. This is Kilo 5 Kilowatts And Bourbon saying 73s for now, sir.
That's 73s, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Roger. Have a great one. CQ20. This is K5KB in Texas calling CQ.
Kilo Bravo Zero Victor.
Kilo Bravo Zero. Help me with the rest of it.
Roger. Kilo Bravo Zero Whiskey Sierra Victor.
Roger. I got it that time. Oh, that's my friend Steven. Good evening to you, Steven. This is K5KAB in Texas. How copy?
K5KEB, KB0WSV, good copy tonight, KB. Sound loud and clear coming up to South Dakota. Doing great. Watching on YouTube and enjoying the stream. Lots of people out there tonight.
Man, they out here tonight. I guess it's a Monday, and everybody want to shake off all that DX from this weekend, man. So they out here waving, and I definitely appreciate it, man. Steven, if I just can get all of them to give me thumbs up, man, and run those numbers up there, Roger.
Roger. Everybody give them a thumbs up. It's easy to do. One click and make them happy. Come on, let's do it. Let's go up to 40, 50, 60 thumbs up. There's no reason why we can't.
Listen, I just turned you up real loud. I turned you all the way up when you said it that time, man. I appreciate it. That's absolutely right, man. One click. Just one click. Hey, man, thank you for being out here. Definitely appreciate that patience, man. And listen, you made the trip. Kilo Bravo Zero Whiskey Sierra Victor. This is K5KB in Texas. Thank you, sir. And I did get you in the logbook there, Roger.
Roger. K5KEB, KB0WC, saying 73s. We'll talk to you later.
Roger. Thank you, sir. Hey, Rents, you said, man, 5-7 in Bonaire. Rents, I'm low this afternoon. I'm going to turn the beam around in a second, Rents. Give me 1 second. I'm going to turn this beam around. Tony says, damn, dude, you are booming in Central. What is that, Illinois? Good evening, Tony. Keep that radio up, man. Guy Duke says, November 5, guy says, here trying to barefoot from Maine with an Icon 75. Hey, that barefoot ain't going to work. Hey, Guy, that barefoot ain't gonna work, man. This is the Kilowatts and Bourbon show, man, and they out here squeezing it, man. Goodness gracious. Who is this? Colin says, nice to hear you, Lynn. MedTech says, KB, your shout out about 133 in today's KBG Live. I'm going to go over there and take a look at it, man. KBG at, you says 133 mark. I'm going to go take a look at it, man. Definitely appreciate that. Send me a shout out. That's awesome, man. And you're right, Colin. One click, man. Like the channel. I appreciate it, Colin. Thank you. Hello, Carl. Good evening to you as well. And Bill says, Steve is about 100 miles from me. Oh, that's awesome. Is he? That's good, man. Outstanding. Good. Guy Duke says, you're about 10 over. Man, we're trying, man. We're trying. That's right, Carl. Tell them, like the channel. CQ20. This is K5 KAB in Texas as we live stream on YouTube. Come on into the room, man, and give me a like and subscribe and share with your friends and a good QSO, man. This is Kilo 5 Kilowatts and Bourbon saying CQ. Did I hear a Whiskey 8 station?
Whiskey 8, Victor. Good evening, and thanks for picking me up with my QRP 100 water.
Oh, man, 100 watts. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. Well, I tell you what, you made the trip, man. Good evening to you. And definitely, man, you got me laughing. Give me the rest of that call, Whiskey 8.
Okay, Whiskey 8, Germany, Victoria. You're 10 over 9 into Southwest Florida, over.
Oh, man, I still didn't get all that call. You're going too quick, man. Let me turn the antenna a little bit more. I'm going to turn the antenna round. Give me that call one more time.
Sorry, I'm a bit of a fast talker sometimes. Whiskey 8, Germany, Victoria. Whiskey 8, Golf Victor.
Oh, man, that was easy when you slowed it down, Jerry. Good evening to you over there around Fort Ogden, Florida, with 100 watts. Say he's breaking the pile up, man. He says kilowatt don't mean nothing to him. It's all in the antenna. How about that, Jerry?
Well, that's what they tell you, so it must be true. So, anyways, good signal on you down here, and I enjoyed the show tonight. Just getting ready to shut it off and go in the house and have a little dinner. So, like I said, thanks for picking me up. I think I've checked in once before, at least with you. Anyways, I'll have to check my log on that. But great show. I appreciate it. I appreciate what you do for amateur radio. And again, thanks for picking me up. I will say 7-3 for now. Whiskey 8, Golf Victor.
I definitely appreciate you being out here, man. Great contact. Good-looking hex beam there, too. Good-looking hex beam. And I just don't remember that's the way you're supposed to play golf, Jerry. Backing up to a crocodile. I don't think that's a part in the golf manual. You got to be careful out there, man. Whiskey 8 GV. This is K5 KB in Texas. Says 73, sir. Roger. Hey, guys, you guys hold on, man. Just hold your horses. Let me grab a couple DX real quick, and then I'll be right back up. Don't go anywhere. Let me find my friend Rents. Hey, Rents, PJ4 Radio Foxtrot. This is K5 KAB in Texas. How copy?
This frequency is in use.
Roger, Rents. Well, I definitely appreciate you down there waving, man. Outstanding signal as always, man. And I don't know, I guess Mother Nature not on our side this afternoon, Rents, but I definitely appreciate you being on the chat side and waving a hand there, Roger.
Roger, KD. You do have a very good contact station. It's no problem for me. But I always copy everything over here. Okay, I will leave you, KD. I will let you go. And I wish you a lot of success and hope to meet you again.
This frequency is in use. This frequency is in use.
Roger. I definitely appreciate it. Well, thank you, sir, for stopping through, and thank you for letting me know that conditions was available down there in that area. Thank you, Rents, and we'll do it again sometime real soon. 1 second. CQDX, any distance station, any station outside of the United States. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, calling CQDX, any station outside of the U.S.
Victor 31, Charlie Papa. Charlie Papa from Belize, Central America.
Victor 31 Charlie Papa from down around Belize. Good evening to you, Todd. This is K5 KAB in Texas. How copy?
Roger, you're 10 over here in the Belize this evening, and thanks for taking my call this evening.
Oh, man, thank you for being out there and being available. Definitely appreciate it, man. I'll say good evening to you. And if you didn't know, we are streaming live on YouTube as we speak, man. So if you would, go to YouTube, man, and put in my call, K5KAB, and come on in and join the room, man. Don't cost you a dime there, Roger.
Roger. Thanks for taking my call. I'm 73.
Roger. Thank you for stopping through, man. Great contact, and I'm sure we'll do it again down the line. I just got you in the logbook on QRZ. And remember, we do this every Monday and Wednesday at 6 p.m. live on YouTube. Have a great rest of the day, Todd. 73. CQDX, any DX station, any station outside of the United States. This is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, calling CQDX. CQDX, this is Kilo 5, Kilo Alpha Bravo, calling any station outside of the United States. All right, back up north, man. CQ.